Hello, my guest today on Two's Company has been a volunteer, treasurer and president of the Las Palacios, is that how we say it? Gardening group. So that's Sector A over the last 7 years and is currently the secretary. Keeping me company today is Elaine Wick. Hi, Elaine.
Hello, Caroline. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and nice to have you here as well. Did I say that right? Las Palacios.
Los Palacios.
Palacios, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sector A.
Sector A gardening group. Yeah. Well, I'm gathering that you obviously love gardening. Yes.
I used to love gardening in the UK. Gardening here in Spain is not fun.
Right, okay.
It's really not fun because it's just too hot.
Yes.
And everything takes too much watering.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll come back to the gardening just in a minute, but we're going to find out a little bit more about you. So whereabouts in the UK did you come from then?
Well, I originated from Guildford in Surrey.
Okay.
However, moved to King's Lynn in Norfolk when the children were small for their education.
Yeah.
And then once they'd left school, we moved to Milton Keynes to give them an opportunity for work.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of work in
Exactly,
King's Lynn.
so moving further up into the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many children have you got?
Got 2 boys.
You got 2 boys.
Yeah,
all
2
right.
boys.
Yes. Mummy's boys?
One is definitely a mummy's boy.
Yeah. Both of mine are. But anyway, yeah. So you moved up to that area. You obviously were working. So what was your job in the UK?
I did mainly secretarial work for the whole of my life.
Okay.
And latterly, when I was in Milton Keynes, I worked for Mercedes-Benz head office and worked in the commercial vehicle sector and did administration work for them.
Okay, yeah.
So
when you came to the end of your career, or you came towards retiring, obviously you've moved over to Spain. So what was the reason behind that? What made you think we're going to up sticks and move to Spain?
We actually planned to move to Spain back in 1998.
Okay.
And we actually came across in 2002.
Oh, right, okay.
And had a look around the area and purchased a house on D sector off plan.
Okay.
But 2 years later, 2004, we pulled out of that because we were going nowhere with the build and there was lots of legal issues that happened on the particular polygono that we were going to buy on. So we purchased a resale property on Sector A in 2004 and we had that as a holiday home until 9 years ago when...
And then you decided enough was enough. I need a bit of peace and quiet. I need to retire and chill.
I need to retire because working in the... I was managing fleet accounts and it was an exceedingly stressful job.
Imagine, yes.
And I just said to my husband, do you think... And before I'd finished the conversation, he went, yes, we can move.
Yes. Oh, fabulous. Right. So you moved up to Sector A.
Sector A.
So I'm presuming that you'd already made a network of friends and things because you had that as a holiday home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got some really good long-term friends that I've known for 20 years since we moved in.
Nice.
And then subsequently with all the changes and everything, you know, I've met some really nice people and I've got a really good group of friends.
Yeah.
So
what made you get involved with the gardening group?
It was actually friends of mine. They were on the committee and I'd sort of spoke to them and said, you know, I sort of I'm good at the computer and everything, so if you want any help or anything like that, you know, I'm always there to help. And then there was actually a change on the committee and they were looking for a complete new committee. And I was asked, would I be interested in becoming the treasurer? So I thought, well, you know, I'm retired.
Yeah.
I've done accounts in my previous life with my ex-husband's business.
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So I became the treasurer of the garden group.
So, as well as being the treasurer, did you actually get hands-on with the gardening as well?
No, I didn't at the time because I was actually a volunteer for the MABS organisation and worked as a shop volunteer at the
okay.
shop in Tatana.
Yeah.
So the garden group traditionally goes out on a Monday to do the gardening, and that was my day that I volunteered. But when we used to do the blitz on Sundays, I used to help out with those.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
and then obviously you help out now, do you?
yes, I do
Yes.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do on a Monday.
So the basics of the gardening group then is that they come onto Sector A and they tidy up the roadways, any weeds, they trim the trees. You tell me, you know, what areas they do on A.
Right, so on Sector A, we've actually got 3 parks: Memorial Park, Central Park, and People's Park.
Okay.
Which a lot of people don't actually know that People's Park exists because it's tucked away. So we've got a gentleman who looks after the Remembrance Garden, which is a separate, it's all part of the Memorial Garden,
Yes.
but the Remembrance Garden is looked after by Bob Stokes, and he's pretty much out there every day looking after that.
Yeah.
So the garden group, the volunteers, which we are only 7 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's a big lot of gardening to do on Sector A, isn't it, for 7 people?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and so there's a group of 5 which sort of tend to rotate around the area. The plan that they're now going to do is 1 in every 4 weeks they will be on Memorial Park, keeping the bushes trimmed and everything. But then they've also started a programme where they have gone round the perimeter roads because all the weeds are just literally hanging over the pavements and you can't get round.
Yeah.
So we look after all the parks and also the commercial area, so the trees in front of the bars and shops on A. We look after those.
The commercial centre now, just saying it, I know it was closed a few months ago because you sorted out all the car park as well,
right.
didn't you? So it wasn't just gardening, you sorted all the car park out, so it was full of potholes, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
So
we are ultimately a garden and community group.
Yes.
So that's why we sort of like organise events and things as well to be the community and bring people together.
Yes.
But over the years, we are now fighting against every other charity to be able to sort of make anything like this profitable to do.
Yeah. So obviously you do fundraising events or people donate or, you know, have you got anything coming up that people can get involved in or people can donate, or if anybody wants to donate, where do they send their donation
Well,
to?
this is the problem that we have on Sector A. In the past, we used to have a massive market on Sector A, and it would bring in lots and lots and lots of people. So our bucket collections on a Thursday were, you know, quite profitable for us. But then since COVID and with the market closing and now it's only a small, our target audience has dwindled.
Yes.
And also our regular bucketeers, as we used to call them, are now in their 80s. So they've retired and we're actually struggling to get a volunteer to be able to collect money for us.
Yeah. So if somebody out there wants to volunteer, whether it's a gardener or whether it's a bucketeer, yes, or somebody that wants to do an event even to promote and to get some funds in, how do they go about that?
Well, we do have our own Facebook page,
Okay.
which actually need to be a member. You need to actually apply to join the Facebook page,
Okay.
which is Los Palacios Gardening Group.
Okay.
Or I'm always available through Messenger. So
Yeah,
people,
Elaine Wick.
yeah, Elaine
Yeah.
Wick. So anybody can just find me on Messenger
Yeah.
and just send me a message.
Yeah, what we will do is we'll put your name and number or contact details as well up on the screen here,
Yes,
so that
lovely.
people can contact you if they need to.
Yeah.
So have you got any fundraisers coming up or anything that you want to promote and tell people about?
We haven't got any fundraising schemes planned for this year at all, actually. However, we are going to be having an open meeting on the 8th of October at Mariano's for all the residents of Sector A to actually try and get a payment scheme up and running.
Okay.
And so the idea is that people subscribe €50 a year, which will go into the coffers for us to actually be able to pay people to come and maintain the area.
The thing is, I mean, Sector A is quite a big sector, and if everybody, or even if you got half of the amount of people putting, say, 50 cents a week in, how much would that bring in for you?
Well, there's approximately 800 houses.
Yeah.
So, you know, if, as you say, if we got half of those. So we really would like everybody on Sector A to sort of come to this meeting, you know, because, so we can sort of put that idea forward.
But the other thing is, I mean, you've got to have wheelbarrows and tools and everything that you need to do the gardening. You've got to be able to either keep those or buy new ones as well. So the fundraising is really, really important.
Yeah, and I don't think people actually appreciate the fact that it costs us €1,500 a year in running costs alone. You know, we have a Jeep that we need to keep on the road and maintain, which is going to need 4 new tyres for its next ITV. And it's all the, so our public liability insurance, our Jeep insurance. So it all mounts up, and then any work, you know, any changes on the committee or anything like that, we have to pay the solicitors to keep that all up to date and everything.
So you as the president have to oversee all this, and obviously you have committee meetings and discuss what issues need bringing up and where the money's going, etc.
That's right. I'm not actually the president. The president currently. I was the president and I resigned from that role 2 years ago. But I'm now the secretary. But there's 4 of us on the committee: the president, Frank Sledger, vice president, Rob Butler, treasurer, Debbie Dixon, and myself. So between us, we do have meetings and try and put plans together and everything. And then we will have a group meeting, and all the members will come along to that group meeting.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been really lovely speaking to you, and anybody out there that wants to get involved in raising money, because you can see how important it is and just how much they need to bring in to get the revenue for all the different things that you've discussed. So anybody out there that wants to help out, whether it's a volunteer, whether it's a bucketeer, whether it's something, you know, just clerical in the background, or, you know, that you need help with, you know, it would be very, very much appreciated. And the number is up here where you can get in touch with Elaine, and then you'll pass on their names to, you know.
Or we'll meet up for a coffee and, you know.
And just have a quick chat.
Yeah.
So, Elaine, thank you very, very much for coming in here and speaking to us today.
Thank you.
And, keep gardening. Keep gardening. Thank you very much for you out there as well for watching Two's Company today. Now, we're back at the same time next week in someone else's company, and I hope that you can join us. Thank you very much from me, Carolyn May, and of course from Elaine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine.